Shrey from their team has access to the platform. Umang and Kunal don't have. So you can create Umang's access,
Yeah.
and then we could jump on, how there is already one template created, so we can jump on how you can use the template for sending out WhatsApp from the platform.
Sure, sure. Umang, can you send me your email ID in the chat?
Sure.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Do let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible.
Once we log in into the platform, so once I share you the username and password and everything. So this is the initial main page of Marketing Cloud which will be displayed. So after that we need to hover our mouse onto this. If you see, there is my name Kapil. So because I have logged in, so my username will be basically populated here. So once we do an user for you, then you can log into that and you can see your name. So once you hover on that, we need to click on setup. Then click on users. Then click on users. Okay. So Umang, like once I click on users, this page, whatever you're seeing on my screen will get displayed. And then we have an option called create. So you need to just click on create,
Okay.
and then we need to give our name. We need to give our name, and I'll just copy paste the email address. And then in copy paste the notification email address as well, and then in username as well I'll put the same email ID, so we can have like umang at the rate one purti or something as well, but I'll just give the username as same email ID, so it will be easier to understand to other people as well. And then I'll come down in time zone. I'll be choosing IST, that is Chennai, Calcutta, Mumbai, and New Delhi with GMT 5 plus 5:30. And then I'm be giving a temporary password for now. So once you log in into the platform, then it will be asking you to update your password. Like you need to give a permanent password for that. So then you'll be using that permanent password and username moving forward.
Okay.
I'll just share the details. See the username. Name is their email ID, and then password is, so you can log in with this username and password, and then you can update your temporary password. So once that is done, we have one more thing, that is roles. Roles is something like like you among your an admin. I mean you you are an admin to this platform, and you can what I'll just show you the roles and responsibilities, and you'll get an idea. One second. We have multiple roles. So you being admin for this account, whenever you're creating a new user, then it's on you, like you want to give that user only access to create the content, or just view the platform. So we have like multiple options. Like when I click on this administration and marketing cloud administration, then you'll be having the full-fledged access to go into any of these studios in the marketing cloud. So you will be having entire access. And then for example, Kunal, you want to only give Kunal like content creating access. So you can only check in, you can create a user to Kunal, and you can just check in this box. So he'll be only access till content creator. He cannot go into this journey builder or automation sort of thing. So that
Okay.
can be done. So I'm giving like administration marketing cloud, and then I'll just click on save. So even after that, so we have one more thing called edit permission. Once we click on this edit permission, so for example, you have given Kunal as well, both admin and marketing cloud admin, but you want to restrict him from few of things, like from mobile connect, you don't want him to use mobile connect feature. So at that time, you can just click on this deny and just click on save. So at that time, Kunal will also have both admin and marketing cloud access, but he'll be able to access the other features like marketing cloud, automation student, everything. But he'll not have the access to go to mobile connect. Like he cannot use SMS, WhatsApp stuff. He can't do that. He can't go into that studio. All other studios and all other features, whatever is embedded for this admin and marketing cloud, he can use them.
Okay.
Okay. Any doubts till now, Umang?
Not from my side.
Kunal, anything from your end? Think
Good.
cool. Okay. So once we create, this is how we basically create a user. So now moving back to WhatsApp. So I think one of an WhatsApp template is basically created from your end. So I'll just show you like how we need to go into the WhatsApp, page, and then I'll show like then I'll show like how we basically send out a WhatsApp message. So we need to just hover our mouse onto Mobile Studio and then click on WhatsApp.
Umang, Kunal, now that, we were on the call when you had done this setup. So here the process is a little, we are done where, Kunal, we require you to create a template for us, because we currently are not able to do that because we don't have the Facebook access. So Umang, Kunal, just going forward, you just need to click on this arrow at the right and click on message templates, and once it opens up, you just have to add in the template like we had done previously.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not going to this, because we had done this. And Kunal, whenever you attempt and you have any issue, you can definitely reach out to me and I can help address that question.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So once we create a WhatsApp template, then when we are when you're intending to send that WhatsApp message to users, so there are few steps that need to be done in the initial phase before sending it out. So like whenever we're sending out a message, we need to basically opt in that users in the marketing cloud. So to opt in the users, we need to do an activity called import. So I'll now show you like how we basically do an import activity and what all column names are required whenever we're sending out a WhatsApp message. So I'll go into email studio and then click on email, and then subscribers, then click data extensions. Data extension is a place where we basically create a table and upload the data into marketing cloud. So like now we are doing the warm up, right? So you have given as a data. So what we have done is we have created a table. We have created few columns like email, first name, last name, and everything, and we have then uploaded it into the marketing cloud.
Okay. But do we have to do this? Like if if we already have a data point from the FDC?
No, this need to be done now, Umang, because like we will be creating a mobile field, and we'll also have one field called local, which is mandatory field whenever we're sending out an a WhatsApp and an SMS. So there are few
Okay.
fields that are that need to be added into a database before sending out a WhatsApp or an SMS.
Okay. No, I mean to say, like, are we doing this just for the testing purpose, or do we have to do it when our SFDC is connected?
You need to,
So,
yeah, sorry, ma'am.
sorry, Umang. So, what would happen is a lot of these steps, what we are doing right now, would reduce when we have the SFDC in place,
Yeah.
because we'll be pulling in data from there itself as per the use
Yeah.
case, and a lot of your communications are going to be automated going forward.
Yeah.
Correct, because like
Yeah. That
example, a new
that
lead,
would be
site visit,
awesome.
so that would happen going forward. As I mentioned at the start, the reason we're telling you about this process is just giving you an example. Like before your SFDC and your journeys are in place, if you
Yeah.
have any WhatsApp campaigns that you want to schedule, so that you all are
Okay.
aware about the process, that's where we are covering this training.
Okay. Understood.
Then if you see on my top right, there is a button called create. Just click on create, and once you click that, there is a pop-up that is being displayed. Like we have like different data extensions. This information, whatever is said, will cover it, when we are basically giving you training on Email Studio. So for now, I'll just click on standard data extension and then click OK. Then I'll give a name to the table or the data extension, demo underscore OT03. Then I'll just click is enable is testable. Then click on next. Then next. Then I'll then name the column names. What all column names I have, like name, phone, email, date, and local. Just taken 5 common field names. We can have multiple different column names. So once we add the column names, if you see next to name, there is a column called data type. So whatever data type is feasible for that respective column, we need to choose. So for name, it will be text. For phone, it will be phone. And for email, it will be email address. And for date, it will be date. And for local, we have the data type called local. Local is mandatory field, as I said, because so whenever we're sending, it denotes IN, basically local in the sense IN. So it's basically I mean, it indicates that this message is basically sent to the IN people, Indian people. So that's where this local comes, and this will be a mandatory field whenever sending out a WhatsApp. And then we have this primary and nullable. Primary key is nothing but it will be a unique identifier for that respective record in the table. So for example, if I choose email address as a primary key, then this email address will be unique identifier in that entire D. So every record will have a unique email address. Then I'll just make it nullable, other fields as nullable, and then choose email, then click on create. So if you can see, our table is created. I have a table ready wherein I've given like name, date, email, phone, and local. I'll just upload this table into the marketing cloud. So for that, I'll just go back to our table, whatever I've created. Then click on records. Then click on import. Import is where we add the database into the table. Yeah. So once you click on import, we have an option called browse. Just click on browse, then select the database we have, then click open. And whenever we're importing a file into Marketing Cloud, just keep in mind that file should be of .csv format. The comma delimiter format should be the type of that file. And
Okay.
sorry, Umang?
No, I said okay.
Cool. Okay, then just click on next. Once you click on next, if you see whatever the table which we created, data extension, and the file the Excel file which we are gonna upload, it has automatically mapped like email with email, name with name, date and everything. Then just click on next. And in the right answer, if you see, there is a notification button wherein I've given my email address for now. In future, whenever you are doing, you can give the email address of yours. So what it actually does is like once you import the file into the in D, so you get a notification email stating like if you have like 100 records, in that there are like 2-3 invalid email address. So what notification you're gonna get is like 97 records are updated and invalid email address is 3. And it will also give you a file wherein you can identify what are the invalid email address. So you can go back into the Excel file, you can tweak the email address which are invalid, and then you can re-upload it. So that's the information on notification. That's how you get a notification. If everything is good, like all the 100 records are good enough, then it will tell like updated or inserted all the 100 records. Just click on import, then close. Then it will take hardly a fraction of seconds. So if you see one record count, if I go back into the DE and then click on records, you see my database has appeared. So once a table is created and data is uploaded into the table, then the next step is import. So for that, we need to hold on mouse again onto this cloud image and then click on or go into audience builder and then click on contact builder. If you come into contact builder, we have one tab called import. Just click on import. Then click on get started. And in the right hand side, there is an option called create. Just click on create and then select chat messaging and then click OK. And then click on select source, wherein we'll be selecting our data extension, which we have created a few minutes back. That is demo Purti. And once we select the DE, then in the app channel, we have our channel which is already created. Just click on WhatsApp Purti Reality. So once you click that, and pop-up window appears like opt-in certification policy. As I mentioned earlier, so whenever we're sending out the WhatsApp, we need the users to get opted in. So for that, we are doing this import activity. So once we click on this checkbox that I agree in the opt-in certification, so once this import runs, the user, whatever user, like my user, I'll get opted in the Marketing Cloud, and then we can then only and WhatsApp message will be sent to me. So once we check in that agree button, then just click on next. Here we need to just click on map manually and then map our fields. Like mobile number should be mapped with phone. In future, whenever you are creating, it might be like mobile number or phone number or anything. So because my data extension, what I created had phone, so I'm just selecting phone, and then contact key will be. Sorry, Umang, telling anything?
No. I'm just saying okay.
Sure. Okay. Then just click on email. Like now I've taken primary key as email. So I've just given like email over here. In future, you might have a column called ID. So that might be unique identifier for that data extension. And that time you can have ID as a contact key. And then local will be local. And then just click on next and give a name. No underscore. Click on next. Then finish. So our import activity is created. So if you see in right side, below actions, there is an option called start. So just click on start. This import activity will get started. So now this is a manual process. Whenever we are doing a journey, so we'll have WhatsApp in that. So there will be an automation in place wherein that automation will be running on every hourly basis or 2 hours basis. Wherein whenever a new user comes into the comes into the marketing cloud, whenever this import activity runs on every 2 hour basis, that user will get automatically get opted in. So now because I'm just explaining you, so I just created an import and I've run it manually. So when we come to this automation phase, when we are explaining you what automation and everything is, at that time we'll show how we can drag and drop this import into automation and how in future, like, we will not be, there will be no human invention in that, only it will be running on every hourly basis.
Okay, so the data gets updated every 2 hours in the
Yeah,
platform, right?
yeah, we can 1 hour, 2 hours, like once a lead once a lead comes in the marketing cloud, whenever this import activity automation runs, that record will get automatically imported. So
Okay.
whenever you are using that user, like you might have like 10,000 users in marketing cloud, but you are only sending out to 1,000 people, correct?
Yeah.
That 1,000 people will get opted in. So whenever this automation runs, that 10,000 people get opted in, but that you're only sending it to 1,000 people. It's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
once an import activity is created, then we need to again hold on to this marketing cloud and then go into journey builder and then click journey builder. Till now you're clear, right, Umang? Like, do let me know, like, whenever you're having any question.
Yes, I'm okay.
Sure.
Kunal, you're good?
Yeah, it's good.
Then just click on create new journey. Then click on multi setup and then click start. So once you click start, so first entry source will be a data extension because I've created a table. We'll be selecting that table. Just click on the data extension, select, and then click demo Purti. Then click on summary and then click on done. So a D with how many records will get displayed here. So now my table is having 1, so it will be 1. If it is 1,000, it will be 1,000. So once
Just one question in middle.
yes,
Sorry.
yeah,
Uh, Actually, in the earlier step, I just saw that the mobile number was displayed. So will it be displayed over there? Because like our CRM, the data will be masked.
I didn't get you. Umang, can you repeat it?
Yeah, in the previous step when we were like importing the data, remember beside your
Mhm.
name, your mobile number was showing.
Correct.
So it will be masked. The mobile number will be masked because in our CRM, the data will be masked.
Okay, but Umang, is there any, I mean, is there any requirement to make it masked, or is it okay that it's visible?
No, no, no. It's very much required to be masked. Both the mobile number and the email address
Mm,
because
okay,
it's done from the CRM end only, the masking.
understood. I will, I mean, so currently there is no masking setup, but we'll get
Okay.
that done.
Yes, that's better then because we will be like it's an important thing. We have to do it. It's a mandatory thing.
Sure, understood.
Okay. Yes,
Okay,
Kapil, you can carry on.
sure. Okay. So once we add the data extension, then we need to just drag and drop the WhatsApp message and just drag and drop it over here. Then select our WhatsApp message. I'll just select the message which is already created by team Umang. Just click on select message. Then our message will be displayed here. Just click on that and click on summary. And then in message configurations, just select our app channel, which we already have this Purti Reality. And then mobile number attribute, we need to just select mobile because my data extension had column name phone. It will be phone here. So whenever you're doing, you might have mobile number or customer mobile or something. So that name will be displayed here. You can choose that. So once that is done, just click on summary, then click on done. Then in schedule, there are three different types. One is automation, one is recurring, and one run once. For now, I'll make it run once. And then just click on select, then okay. So once we do this setup, then there is one more thing. For that, we need to just go into settings and then click on journey settings. Here we need to give the contact entry. Like you want that user to re-entry anytime into this respective journey. Or you want to re-entry that user only after exiting from this journey, or no re-entry. Like it's a one-time send. So you don't want that person to again enter the journey. So there are three different features. You can choose any of them. And then you need to just click on this default email address and mobile number. In my case, it will be email and phone. In your case, like you might have email address column, so you can choose email address. In place of phone, you might have customer mobile, so you can choose customer mobile. And then just click on done, and then click on save. Then validate. If sorry, if there are any errors, then this validation will tell us there are some errors in your journey. Then we need to rectify those errors, and then we can activate it. Just click on activate.
What kind of errors can it identify?
Like if there is any schedule error, or there is any auto, for example, like you have added, I'll just take an example of automation. So like you have
Okay.
taken the schedule type as automation, okay, and that automation is basically in pause state, but you have saved this journey and you made it validate. So that tells, that gives an error stating your automation is in a pause state. You need to first active the automation, only then you can run the journey. So
I
that sort of errors. And if you see now, I went into settings and I've made this phone and email, I've selected those columns from the checkbox. So you might, whenever you are doing it, you might miss them. So at that time it will tell you, you haven't checked those box, please go and do that. So that sort
Okay.
of issues you'll be getting. So you can figure, I mean, you can again redo them, and once you save and revalidate it, so it will be done. So if you see, I've got a WhatsApp message. I've gotten WhatsApp message. So if you see, like, one record, and I'm already in exiting stage. So this is how we basically send out a WhatsApp message, and this is how we import and send out a WhatsApp message. Umang, Kunal, any questions over this, Kunal?
No, it's good.
Good.
It's easy.
Great. Now I'll pitch into SMS. Even SMS, the process remains the same.
Kapil,
Yeah.
stopping you here. Actually, the thing is, channel is still not live, so we'll have
Okay.
to do it once it's live. So I'm
Yes.
guessing, Umang, that should happen sometime next week.
Okay.
And the process is a little more easier for an SMS, so that we'll cover when we have that live.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I mean, this is just to give you an idea about how to send batch and blast WhatsApp. So I mean, this I'll be sharing the recording too. But any questions that you have for us for now?
Not from my side.
No, nothing right now.
Okay, perfect. So what I'll do is I will share the recording. Umang, Kunal, once you try it out, if you have any questions, do let me know.
Sure.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, Kunal.
Thank-
Thanks, Umang. Thank you.
Thanks, Kapil. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.